What's good? What's gooch? It's me, KEV, and welcome back to my inactive channel. No, but welcome back to my channel, y'all. It's been a while. But today's gonna be a story time about my business ventures and what I've been doing in the past 3-4 months and my experiences that coordinates with it and the things that I have experienced and the things that others have experienced with me. So let's get into it. I'm not going to be very detailed as you guys would like me to be because it is not as important to everybody else that it is to me and my team. But I am going to say that everyone knows that I've been, doing business with certain people with my music videos, and unfortunately that is gonna be on a bit of a standstill for anonymous reasons, but we are gonna get into a little bit of it. So get your popcorn and get your whatever you need, get it out. And I just want to also say before I get into it, the names will be anonymous, and it is not to throw shots at anyone. It is not bad blood between anyone. It's no grudges held. It is all love, and it's all a lesson learned. And that is what I have learned in this situation, is that holding grudges is pretty much childish and it's not worth it. Everything is a learning experience as far as how I live my life at this point. And if I need to get something off my chest that will help somebody else and will get it off of my brain, that's what I'm going to do. So let's get into it. The beginning of September of this year, I started working with a specific person that I pretty much thought was going to take my vision and make it a reality. Going into it, I didn't know anything about music videos. I didn't know anything about doing anything that involved visual arts. And so I pretty much was going into it to learn something, and that was kind of a mistake because I should have learned and did my research beforehand. But anyway, that's what happened. And I gathered my dancers and my crew. I built my little mini team that I still have to this day, that I love very dearly and would never stop loving them. They really helped my vision become what it is and what I have put out on the table as far as shows and things that you guys have seen. And so I really was excited about this situation. As a new person to the business, I think I may have came off as very unprofessional and unorganized in a way. And that was because of the inexperience that I had and still have. I was given a major deal price-wise on the project that I wanted, which is greatly appreciated. I know that money is something that people love nowadays and what people need, so I so greatly appreciate the discount that I was given on the videos. I'm not disclosing any money, but I was given a discount, and I thank the person for that. But 10 music videos, I wanted that, and I always dreamed of a visual album, so that's what I wanted, and I wanted to work towards it. The one thing that I missed was the pre-preparation in that area. I was not, fully prepared. I just, for these artists, these visual artists that can kind of understand, when you have a vision, sometimes you can make the mistake of going into a certain project and just thinking that somebody's going to read your mind. And that is not going to happen. So what I had to do and what you have to do is you have to find a way to put it out on paper so that person can view it the same way that you view it. And sometimes that can be very time consuming and hard, but that's what you have to do if you want a successful project to go successfully. That's something that I didn't do well, but my vision was so vivid. And when I got on the scenes of the shoots, I wasn't prepared and I wasn't conveying the message to that person in a vivid way, which could have been, and I knew it was, very difficult and very hard for that person to work with me being that, you know, I was unorganized in that aspect. And yeah, but I always I am nice. I always am kind. I'm always polite. You know, I do, from my knowledge and from other people's experiences with me doing business, I do sometimes unknowingly come off as overbearing, stern, mean, and annoying when I don't get my vision conveyed in a certain way, or I don't get my way. I didn't want to say that, but when I don't get my way when it comes to what I pay for or what I want in a certain show, even if no one is getting paid, even if nobody on my team is getting paid, what you agree to is what you agree to. And I feel like when I don't get that, I unknowingly become this person that nobody wants to work with, and that's what I'm working on. I don't want nobody to feel like they can't work with me, because I don't want to feel like that with somebody else. And I thought, and I still know, that I'm a very outgoing person and I love people, but sometimes business is business, and when business is business, sensitivity and feelings cannot come into the picture. You have to be strong enough to listen and take direction, and not be so focused and pent up on how it's being said. It's what's being said, and that's unfortunate, but that's the truth, and that's reality. I will always respect you, and I will always make you happy, and I will always make you feel at home when you're working with me. But when certain things are not getting done and you're taking advantage of certain things, that different side will come out. And I think people that I work with have taken that and made it seem like that's who I am as a whole, and I'm not. I want people to know that you can always talk to me, you can always get advice, and you can always feel comfortable around me, because that's who I am. But when we're doing business, that will still be the motto. But again, business is business, and when there's a quota to meet, there's a quota to meet. When money is involved, it's much more important. I just wanted to pretty much get that off my chest. I am a human being, and every human being, whether you're in the entertainment business, whatever business you're in, if you're working a 9 to 5, whatever you're in, you know what I'm saying, you have to be business minded, and you have to know, who to talk to, how to talk to them. If business is involved, that's how you have to carry it. You know what I'm saying? And like I was saying, human beings, you have to learn. That's what life is, a learning experience. And me being only 17 years old, creating so much at this young age is kind of overwhelming. And I take it with a grain of salt. I'm so very thankful I was given this gift, and that I can opportune somebody the same. But I'm still learning, and if I have made you feel a certain way and uncomfortable when doing business with me, I deeply apologize, and I'm definitely working on that. But I won't apologize for how I want my vision to be conveyed, and how I want it to be done, and when I want it to be done. That's something that I will never apologize for, but my approach to it, I will. So I'm definitely going to work on continuing to be that bright and outgoing and extroverted person when it comes to business as well. You know, balance is key when you're in business, but that's what it is, balance. I have to work on the balance. Now that's pretty much it. Now I am still working on the videos. It's going to be delayed for a reason that I'm not going to disclose, but I just wanted to get on here and pretty much express that, because I don't want anyone to get the wrong picture, and I want everybody that in the future will want to work with me and create visions with me to feel great and to feel like an exclusive and feel the energy, the great energy that I would like for people to feel. I don't want them to get a message from someone else and think, oh my gosh, you know what I'm saying? Because that is the last thing I would want. But it's also an inspiration for others. If you want to be if you want to be in the business, if you want to be the boss and the head of your own team and the head of your own project, you have to know when to turn off the night switch when people are taking advantage of that. You have to know when to turn off the stern switch when people are like, okay, I know. You know what I'm saying? That is something that you have to know. That is a skill in itself. And that's what I have learned in these last couple of months. And I'm glad I experienced these bad, not necessarily bad, but these situations that I would have liked to avoid, but I'm glad that I didn't avoid them and that I experienced them because my mind is rewired. So there's that. Again, my name is Kevin Exclusives. Thank you so much for watching the story time. If you want to work with me, if you want to do some business things with me, please hit me up. My Instagram is Kevin Exclusives on Instagram. And I'm free all the time. And, you know, I love you, whoever I work with and whoever I work with in the future. So if you are an exclusive and you already have a subscribe, thank you. Keep coming. And if you are not an exclusive and want to be, please subscribe. All love. You will find some great content in my feed. I love you so much. Thank you guys for everything. Peace out.